Whoa! Oh, what? Hello everyone, my name is Josh. I'm an award-winning video editor, and today I'm reacting to Falling in Reverse, Popular Monster. Let's get into it. Alright, so I know it's been a while since a Falling in Reverse reaction. I'm excited. Those last ones I've done have been insane, so I have no idea what to expect here. Is this like an old movie? Oh my gosh. Oh. My.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I wake up every morning with my head up in a daze. I'm not sure if I should say this, fuck, I'll say it anyway. Everybody tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase. I don't know if it's a phase, I just wanna feel okay. Yeah. I battle with depression, but the question still remains.
Holy crap. This song's about to go hard, isn't it? Alright, so we start the music video off with a very slow tilt up, and that is because of the musical portion. They're doing a great job at matching that vibe. That's why there's no like cuts or anything. It's all just a really slow pan up to match that. Great choice. So right here, they introduce 4 practical lights, and the reason for that, just really the reason for practical lights just in general, number 1, to give light, to show the details and what would be really dark. And then number 2, to give depth. So right here, back behind him, they obviously match these the front ones up here, but they added them in the back, not only to give light, but to give depth, because if those were not there, it would look very dark and it would look very flat. Now we know that there's depth behind him and behind the desk, so very smart choice. I am really enjoying this. Everyone's dead in here, and I somehow would expect nothing less in a Falling in Reverse music video, so.
Me that I'm going through a phase, I don't know if it's a phase, I just wanna feel okay. Yeah. I battle with depression, but the question still remains. Is this post-traumatic stressing or am I suppressing rage? And my doctor tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase. Yeah, it's not a fucking phase, I just wanna feel okay. Okay, yeah, I struggle with this bullshit every day. Cause my demons simultaneously rage. It obliterates me. The sense separates me. I'm about to break down. Searching for a way out.
Oh my gosh. Whew. Whew, it's on fire. This is freaking good. Wow, it is taking all of my might in my body to not continue the song, because I know I need to pause it. For 2 reasons. Number 1, copyright. And number 2, for obviously what half my channel's about is breaking down music videos. So, so going back here, we have this awesome transition. Obviously, it's just a tilt up with the camera. And then with the next shot, we have a tilt up from a camera. But they match the speed. Number 1 is it's pretty difficult. And number 2, we have this mask in between the 2 shots that's just a feathered black, you know, transition piece. They cut it off with the mask, the black mask, because it gets darker in the corner of the room. So it's easy to just use a black mask to go from that to another, you know, upside down shot, which in and of itself is awesome. It's such a smooth transition. I love everything about it. They did it flawlessly. Great job. Holy crap. And so as we can see, as the music picked up, the camera movements also started to pick up and just go freaking crazy. What is he running from? What? I'm so curious. I didn't even see this shot. Maybe because I was just jamming too hard. Whoa, oh, what? All right, going slow motion here. That's a creepy looking face. We see that the this smoke rising looks like an alpha, which an alpha is, I'm not sure if I've covered this before in Falling Reverse videos, but an alpha essentially is a it's video of something that's just on a pure black background, and then you can blend mode it. It's just a mode in an editing program where you can blend mode it, and it just automatically gets rid of the black, and then it's just, they have this face that they have just on a different composition, and they put the face over their faces and crafted to the shape of their face as well. And then it's just no opacity. So it's 0 to 100 to kind of fade it on a little bit. So he feels like a monster, obviously, who is popular. It's because he's being told that he's that way, so he starts to believe that he's that way, is just what I'm picking up. Ooh.
I think I'm going nowhere like a rat trapped in a maze. Every wall that I knock down is just a wall that I replace. I'm in a race against myself, I try to keep a steady pace. How the fuck will I escape if I never close my case? Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, how will I ever escape if I never close my case? Ugh, these lyrics are crazy. Again, we go back to that slower camera movement because of the slower tone of what's going on in the music. So that's why they're switching from that crazy handheld to a slow pan, a great reveal shot here with a rack focus. So a rack focus is when you look at this shot with the books, we can read, well, almost, it's pretty freaking dark, but we can see that these are in focus and he is out of focus. And then as the reveal moves on, they pull the focus to him. And so that's very symbolic. And also, we obviously want to see him and not just have him blurred out.
Steady pace, how the fuck will I escape if I never close my case? Oh my god, I keep on stressing. Every second that I waste is another second sooner to a blessing I won't take. But my therapist will tell me that I'm going through a
Oh,
stage.
his therapist left.
I just want to feel okay. Okay, motherfucker, now you got my attention. I need to change a couple things, cause something is missing. And what if I was to lie, tell you everything is fine? Every single fucking day, I get closer to the grave. I am terrified, I'm feeling safe, but I will again. Crush my car just to feel again. Let out race me, it's a crazy.
What? Oh. This is freaking awesome. Oh my gosh, I need to react to more of these like ASAP. This is so much fun. So his therapist left. That's pretty freaking crazy. I would feel pretty bad about myself if I was venting and talking about my feelings and I look over and he's gone. I would honestly be very worried. So crazy here. I don't know if these are contacts or in post-production. Probably post-production because they're kind of glowing. So, or it could be a combination. His eyes could be, he's wearing those contact lenses and then boom, in post-production, they just grab that specific spot, brighten it up a little bit. That's how you would achieve that. I don't know what kind of therapist office freaking has bones in it. I don't know. If I walked in and I saw like this whole set piece, I'd be like, I don't know about you, man. Oh, and a bottle of whiskey? What kind of therapist you going to, man? You need to find someone else. I would advise not going to this guy. So right here, we actually have this really cool transition piece that leads up to that slam that happens whenever the beat drops. And so it's almost like a slower movement to a faster movement transition to give kind of franticness. You know, he's reading these things, maybe figuring something out, is a little worried. So he's currently reading it. So it's not like instantly as he picks it up, he's like, oh no. You know, this perfectly represents him picking up, giving him time to realize what it is saying, and then doing a transition piece over to him frantically moving him around to indicate that he figured out what's on the papers or is now worried. It brings all those highlights up. That's why everything gets really, really bright for a second. And while it gets bright, they do an opacity, just a crossfade over to the next shot, and then it gets to a slam where it's I think a digital, yeah, it's a digitally done slam because it's too smooth for it to be a camera movement, if that makes sense. So essentially they just punched in a little bit, made it move with his movement. So, and while they're actually shooting it, they're just moving it. In post, they go in and slam with it. Fairly easy thing to do with just punching in, moving it. So, but it gives that awesome effect of when the beat drops, it just boom, like it's beautifully done. Oh man. I love this. I love that part where he gets to that higher tone. I'm not even going to try it because I can't do it.
My ears burn.
All right, this shot right here. Everyone, this is a very common camera angle whenever it is in kind of horror movies and stuff like that is when they're mostly used. Either that or in the first Thor movie where you just have this camera angle in every single possible scene. For no reason at all. I have no idea why they did that. So it is called a Dutch angle, and the Dutch angle is simply just getting the camera, moving it sideways. Boom, you got a Dutch angle. But really it's to show either worry or really ultimately uneasiness. And so that's why it's usually in horror movies. And then as he's running, we get those little hints of it happening at the same time. And then like shots like this, when he's now singing and stuff in a different, he's not running or anything, but we're still using that Dutch angle just because of the vibe of the whole video now. Oh, that double bass. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I missed that. I was rocking way too hard right there. I need to go back and see what the heck is going on. I forgot for a second that I'm looking at the, you know, production standpoint of things rather than just freaking jamming to this. What? There is so much to break down here. Oh, wow. Every one of these reactions that I'm doing for him, I feel like I should have a 20-hour version to go along with it. Recently, I just saw this in another, you know, reaction that I did, but they're utilizing lights in a very creative way right here. They're utilizing the lights that are mounted on the guns to separate him. So we see his arm right here. That's from this flashlight over here that's off screen. We have another like backlight right here practically introduced, and that is a very creative way in using the storyline with lighting techniques. And I think that whoever thought of that idea is just genius. It really is a very creative way on utilizing lights in a practical way. Wow, that is a crazy looking costume. That's not CGI. That's not CGI. Obviously, when he's growing into the werewolf, when he's turning into it, yeah, it's CGI. But definitely, I mean, with the ripping and stuff like that, wow, this 3D artist is pretty good with introducing those rips to make it look real and everything. Wow, that looks good. That looks really good. There is some attention to detail in that. I very much appreciate that. So and then they use the body. It's a body slam. Like, you know how we've been using the camera for, you know, the slams and the music and the drops and all of that. Now we're not using the camera, we're using a person's body. I'm sorry for the guy who had to suffer for that scene, though. I'm sorry for you falling, but you know, you did a great job at falling. Oh, he killed all the people in the courthouse. Oh, okay. So everyone, that was my reaction to Falling in Reverse, Popular Monster. Holy crap. I don't know what else to say. That was crazy. I'm just happy that they actually used a suit rather than all CGI. Very, very appreciative of that because it's just so much more realistic. It's like comparing the orcs from Lord of the Rings to The Hobbit. Lord of the Rings just beats it tenfold. So thank you, Falling in Reverse, for making such a beautifully, visually made music video. I love it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you do like content like this, and I will be doing more Falling in Reverse videos, please comment, like, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do. Thank you guys for tuning in, and until next time.